Hey everyone, Tyler Cruz here. Yeah, so I've been having a fair bit of success in affiliate marketing recently, and so instead of just posting more updates on how well my campaigns have been going, I thought I would share some actual, tips and little tricks and whatnot with you guys. So in this screencast, I'm going to basically show you how you can um, edit banner creative in Photoshop. So this is very basic stuff. If you're good in Photoshop, you don't really need to watch this. Although it'll still be interesting, and you'll still hopefully learn some small little tips here and there. Right now, I do mainly banner. I'm mostly doing display advertising, but even if you use stuff like Facebook and whatnot, your image is probably going to be the most important thing of your campaign, at least compared to the the ad title and the ad copy. Um, the image is just extremely important and can absolutely make or break a campaign. In fact, it's usually the thing that does, at least from my experience. Um, Bidding tactics and all of that matter, of course, and the most important thing probably is your targeting. But do not underestimate the power of editing and split testing your banners. This is unbelievably important and has basically made my, like, for example, I just set up a new campaign a couple days ago. I was about breaking even or so. I just changed. I just kept split testing banners, and then I found one banner that did well over the others, and I'm already netting $160 a day just on that brand new campaign, just by changing the banners slightly. Okay, with all of that said, I just went into Purefly and just picked three offers. So here's one, Offer Moose, and I took their banner. Another one is a landing page for a Netflix email submit. And the last one is for a gaming offer, Battlestar Galactica. So I just thought I would take three different banners and landing pages and just show you what we can do with the banners. Before I continue, I just want to say that if you edit existing banner creative or even create your own, you just want to make sure with your affiliate network and affiliate manager that you are allowed to do this. It will always depend on the individual advertiser how liberal they are in letting you change their banner. Some will not let you do that at all. Some, although that's not usually the case, most will allow you to make decent amount of edits as long as it fits in with your branding, and some will basically allow you to use absolutely anything as long as it's not crazy like naked women or anything. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to have that disclaimer out there because you just want to make sure that that it's okay with the your affiliate network. I didn't check that on these three. Okay, so let's just start with this one here, Offer Moose. I think this is actually a type of email submit, and we can see here that it's a decent looking banner, but and it's an animated banner with the join now flashing, the call to action up there. But let's say this offer is doing okay for us. We're breaking even, or we're making a little bit of money, but we want to get our costs down, or or increase our amount of traffic that we're getting from the traffic source. And so obviously to do that, we're going to need to increase our click-through rate. And so let's say we wanted to split test this. Let's say we join now. We're not too sure how good of a call to action that is. Maybe we want something like sign up now. Let's say we just want to split test this with sign up now, but we wanted it to still be this button and still be flashing. So how could we do that? Okay, so let's just we'll just copy the image. I'm just in Photoshop now. I'm just going to paste the image. I've just got to move some things around so you can see it in the screencast here. So here we have the image. Let me just close a couple of my other windows that are distracting me. Some people are trying to talk to me here. Okay, so I have the image here now, but obviously since it's a static image here, we don't have the flashing join now anymore. So as much as we would love to be able to just to change this text, obviously we can't, because this is just an image right now, basically a screen capture of the image. So we're going to have to basically recreate this join now button, but it's really not that difficult. So let me just move a couple more things around here. Okay, so we're just going to zoom in. I just did that by doing Control plus on the keyboard. And let's just, I'm just using the marquee tool. Just going to copy this. I hope this screencast won't be like an hour long, but it might end up being that long because it actually can take a little bit of time. So I'm just creating a new layer here. I'm just going to use the eyedropper tool. See, it's difficult for me to do this because normally I just do this automatically. I don't talk at the same time and explain everything, so it's difficult for me to talk at the same time. But anyways, so you just take the eyedropper tool. Oh, I guess you can't see that, right? Damn, I'm going to have to shrink Photoshop here. Hang on a second. Let me pause the video. Okay, so now you should be able to see all of Photoshop. This is going to suck for me now because I'm used to working on a really large resolution, so this is really shrunken for me. But yeah, so to go over that again, I just used the marquee tool up here. I zoomed in on the join now button, and we'll just copy that here. So let's see what we do. I'm by no means an expert in Photoshop either, so a lot of it is just trial and error. That's how you learn pretty much anything. So I believe you can do there's a rounded corner tool here, but it's not an actual marquee. So you can actually go to under here and then rounded rectangle tool. So let's just use this instead because we want to keep that rounded effect on that button. So you can just kind of trace it here more or less. It'll be easier if you make it a little bit bigger because we're going, or actually this will be fine. Like, well, we wanted to do sign up now, so we want to make it a little bit bigger. So let's just do it like that. And it's green just because that's what we had there. Okay, so that was pretty simple enough. So now we can see here that the edges, if you kind of zoom in, they're not really that clean. So let's try to add like maybe a little bevel effect. We'll just go to blending options, and then we'll go to bevel and emboss here. So, and it'll show a kind of a live update. We're just going to play around with this. Maybe put the size down to 2. But I have it on inner bevel. Size 2 is usually good. That actually looks pretty good right there. We can see what it'll look like with and without. Maybe put the depth down a little bit to like 42%. So that looks a little bit more like a button now, slightly. And we don't want that green because it was originally red. So we'll just move that out of the way temporarily and use this just the eyedropper tool and grab this red. We've got that. Then we can just go up here. Actually, it'll be easier if we just copy the hex code of it here, and then go back here into the green, paste it in. Now it's red. So we can place that over. Well, let's just place it here for now. And then they have the join now text, and we wanted sign up now. Whoops. Well, now that we're done with this here, let's rasterize it, which basically takes it out of the vector format and just makes it into kind of a fixed image, as if you painted it on. And then rastering the layer basically just lets you use it better. Sorry, my terms are so bad, but I'm not an expert. So we're going to go back to the sign up now button here. I don't know why it's giving me this little this shape over, this kind of this weird shape. Let me just delete it, make a new one. It's kind of weird why it's doing that. Okay, sorry. And so we just want to change that from green to white to match this. Too big. We're just trying to copy this right now. 18, maybe a 20, 22. 22 is good. It's a little weak, so let's make that bold if it lets us. Oh yeah, we got lots of choices here. Bold, condensed. No, it's too small. Let's just try normal bold. Oh, that's good. That's perfect. So that actually, so now we've got pretty much a duplicate of this. We could, if you wanted that little bit of flare, you could probably do that as well. If you just go back into this and then go to the layer style, you probably need, there's different ways to do that. Maybe an inner shadow. Let's change that to kind of a white. And then you can change the angle on that. I think theirs is actually going to be 90 degrees. And then you can oh wait, that's inner shadow. No wonder, sorry. Inner glow here. Inner glow. Inner glow is a little bit different because it'll go all the way around, but it's still kind of is effective. Makes it look a little bit different. You can change the contours here and everything, of course, and the size. Let's just try 2, and then let's see what it looks like before and after. So it pops out a little bit different, and that's something that you could also split test. Let's just put the opacity down to like 50, and then preview that. Very, very subtle change, and this is minutia. People might be laughing at me because like, who will even notice this? But you know, it all kind of adds up in the end. So anyways, we have our new button, and we will just link it together so that you can move it all around, and then we will just place it over here. And actually what you might want to do with the Join Now button is just go here, and we'll just kind of erase it out, so we don't have to worry about it showing in the future. We'll just highlight that, and then where am I here? How come I can't find my little, here we go, paint bucket tool. Well, we just fill it. So there we go. We pretty much got rid of it, and then the Sign Up Now button. Here we have it here. So I'll just zoom out, and so now we have our Sign Up Now button. So if we go back to the original, which is here, Join Now, and if I just copied it again, put it back into here. So that was the original, and that's our new one. So we just basically just copied that button, and I apologize if this is just the most basic stuff for you guys, but I know that some people can't use Photoshop at all, so I thought this would still be a little bit of a helpful tool. But still, this is still animating, so, and we can see it's animating with kind of a darker red and a lighter red, so we still need to copy that. That's really simple to do animated images in Photoshop. Let me just grab a sip of coffee here. So to do that, first we will need to get a different color on this Sign Up Now button. There's different ways to do that. I think what I will do is I will actually just duplicate this button shape here, so we've got that underneath, and then we will, there's so many different ways to do this, but let's just do it well, one way to do it is just to change the use the kind of the layer option here, and I just did that to multiply. So that's already a very similar effect to what this is right here. So that might have been what they did actually. So I just did that, and then you can see it's that's what it'll look like. So to animate it, we just go to Window and then Animation, and then if yours is set to this weird looking thing, I'm used to the old school measurement, which is like the frame method. So you can just switch it by clicking the button down here. What you want to do here is change this to forever, just basically how many times the image will loop. So you want that to forever, and this is the first frame, so we want this to about 1 second, and then we just hit this for a new frame. This just copies our frame, and then on the second frame you want to select it, and then you just want to deselect this layer so that it will hide this layer and then show what the other color, so it'll have the animated effect here. So you can hit play to preview what it'll look like. That's looks pretty good. And we can see this one is actually a little bit faster, so you can adjust that if you wanted. Like 0.5 to 0.5 might be a little bit too quick. That's pretty close, but there's probably like 0.7 or so. But anyways, you can see that in Photoshop, and if I wasn't talking and everything, I could have done this in probably like about 2 minutes. But we took this banner, Join Now, and we created our own banner, and we basically copied it exactly, but now we used Sign Up Now instead of Join Now. So what you can do, of course, is split test those two banners, and maybe you find out that the Sign Up Now banner is performing, you know, like 0.1% better click-through rate, and you just keep split testing non-stop, and you know that's how you get a campaign going from the red into the black. So of course, when you save this, you just want to save it as a GIF. Animate, because that's the only image format that you can animate with. Yeah. Other things you can split test, of course. You can change the color here. Maybe a green background on this is you find works out better for the button. Maybe green and like yellow text. Just never stop split testing until you've got a campaign going, like, you know, tremendously well. Even then, there's really no end to split testing images and pretty much anything, not just images. But and just don't take for granted what will work or what won't work, because I mean, not take for granted, but like don't assume what will work and won't work, because you will always be surprised. Trust me. Sometimes the worst looking banners do well. There's a post up by Ben from Plenty of Fish, who basically does a banner. Let me just show you. He did some testing on a banner just by, so let's say we wanted to do this offer moose. He would just do like picture of a moose here. Hey, that's not bad. It looks more like a camel though. And then he would just go like offer a moose, and he would do this like in Paint or just Photoshop like this. Offer moose, yeah, and then split test this banner. Of course, again, you want to make sure that the advertiser will allow something like this, but he found that just even crappy looking images like this actually performed way better than better looking banners like this, yeah, at least insofar as click-through rate. The conversion rate wasn't quite as good, but it just goes to show that you just have to test banners out there. I actually copied his idea on one of my campaigns, and I found it worked out well too. Like the conversion rate again wasn't the best, but the click-through rate was like double or triple what I was getting on my the default banners. So test everything. That's there's no secret to affiliate marketing. There's little tips and tricks and strategies and stuff, but it's just really just testing non-stop. So anyways, yeah, so there's a lot you can do here to just keep split testing this offer, and things that you might not have even thought of. For example, we have if we play this again, we've got, let me just see how long this video is at. Oh my god, it's at 20 minutes. That's ridiculous. We can see that this is rotating, alternating pretty quick, but you might want to even split test it by making it quicker and then seeing how that has an effect on the click-through rate. So if we, let's say 0.1 seconds and 0.1 seconds, and maybe this rapidly flashing banner ad is twice as if you can improve your click-through rate by twice as much, you're going to get traffic at a faster rate depending on the traffic source, and your costs are going to go down by like half, per click on average, your ECPC. So Oh, and and you can get really funky by doing it by half a second on the first frame, and then maybe 2 seconds on the second frame. So it'll be this color for longer, and then this like that. You see, there's so much you can split test. And so let's just get on to another banner here, because I can't believe that was already at 20 minutes. This one here is a different offer, and this offer does not have any banners on PureFly. It just has like the landing page and your affiliate links. So I just wanted to show you how quick and easy it is to make your own banner, because what I used to do was, if a campaign didn't have any banners, I would just skip it just because I was too lazy to even make a banner. I thought, oh, why bother? They don't even have banners. I'm not going to run this offer. And that's just a stupid excuse, right? So this page is a landing page here, and let's just try to make it into a banner. Just see how simple it is to do that. So we'll just copy. I'll just copy the screen here. Alt print screen. We'll just paste it into here. Let me close these out. Actually, we'll keep this open for 1 second because I'll have an idea for that. So we'll just paste that into here. Let's say we wanted to make this into a 300 by 250 standard size banner here. So we're just going to do this really quick. Let's say we like this. Just copy and whoops. Just copy and paste it. By the way, you know what? This right here alone, that could be a really good banner right there. Very simple. So that alone could be a good banner. So I would do this. I would save this, and then I would make that one of my banners, and then make some more and split test those. But anyways, we're going to make this a bit smaller. Let's just do it right like that. We just go back here, and let's say we like this TV. This might be a little bit of an issue here, but we'll just copy that and paste that. Whoops, deselect it here. So now we might run into a little problem, but you can just problem solve with me while I try making this work. Okay, we can see that these have kind of a little bit of a background. So first of all, I want to get rid of this small text that you won't be able to read, and it'll just look odd. Okay, and now let's just try using the how come I can't find anything today? I want to find the magic wand. There we go, magic wand tool. Okay, so we just select that. That got rid of most of the background. We're not going to make this perfect. So that's pretty good right there. The top of the TV looks a little bit off, so we'll just even that off by selecting it and deleting it. There, that looks clean there. Let's see, using this. There's a little bit of pink here behind the text on this. So we got rid of that. There we go. If we're zoomed in, so this is the actual 100% zoom here. So it looks pretty decent. You can obviously just clean up the little. This is the other layer, the other little bits of pieces there. But we'll just make this. I don't want to spend too long in this screencast. So we've got that there. Let's just take a look at the original. Whoops, the original page again. Okay. And let's just say so now we kind of want a call to action button. So what we can do is obviously, and also when you make a banner like this, I always recommend save it as a PSD, of course, so that you have all of your layers intact. So that if you wanted to make another banner instead of sign up now, like click here, so then you can split test this. You can split, then you can change it without the exclamation mark, split test that, etc. And then it's also handy for times like right now when we want a call to action button. We can just take this and then place it here. Now the problem with this is that I actually rasterized this layer, so I won't be able to increase it without quality loss. Whoops, I put that in the wrong here. Actually, so the red actually kind of works out. I'm just going to unlink this so I can move it and center it. Click here. I really don't like that call to action. I don't like click here as the call to action though. So let's just say enter your email. You can see that that's too long, but you can make a quick edit to that. So we want to make this button longer now. There's different ways to do that. Let's just try the cheating way. I just hit Control T to use transform, and then I'm holding down Shift on the keyboard, and let's just do that. Hit enter. Look at that. Oh, okay, it's cut off a little bit. That's one problem about doing it that way. I don't really like the quality on that, so I'm actually we just do what we did before. We just take this. Let me get rid of this here. Well, we'll keep that style. So we'll just make a new one here with this color. First, we set that color. We'll just make a new little button. Hide the old one. But we want to copy this layer style, so we just copy layer style and paste it onto here. And then enter your email. We will just place down here. And you might want to see if we can make it look a little bit more interesting. Probably not. I don't really like the way that looks. Don't really like the way that looks. Let's try one and then see what that looks like. Well, let's just that looks okay. Okay, and then we will just link these two together so that we can move it around. I've got that snap thing on, I think. Forget it. I reset my Photoshop preferences yesterday, so not all my settings are the same. But anyways, we have it like this. We have a bit of an empty white space, which we don't really want. So what you could do is you could find some other images from the landing page to put in there, or you could just set up maybe some bullet points like this. Probably just do maybe black text, and then you could just do like an asterisk and well, maybe not an asterisk because we already have one up there, but we can remove that, and then we can just put one here, and takes 5 free one. You enter your email, newest latest movies. Let's just try. Obviously that's too big, so we just make that down to 18. 18 is still too big. Let's try for just 14. Latest movies. Shift enter to go to the next line. Latest movies. Hottest TV shows, and let's just try. I don't know. Documentaries. Okay, that'll get them rolling in. So we just put that down there, and then it would just do what it looks like at 100%. Well, we were going to get rid of this asterisk up here on the. Where is that? There, up here. Let's remove that, and if you wanted, you could animate this. Let's just move this down here, maybe. You could split test the location of that, and then so basically you have your own image right there that you took from here, right? Their landing page, and you just made it into your own banner. This video is already at half an hour, so I'm not going to bother doing the same thing to this banner, but well, let's just play around with it a little bit. I won't do anything to the button since you already know how to do that simple change, but let's just play around with this Battlestar Galactica. Hey everyone, I had to edit the past little bit of this video out, so I don't know what the last thing I was saying was, so there'll be a little bit of a jump in the video. I apologize for that, but I'm just working on the last image here, the last banner. to just show you some more stuff you can do. So I'm just going to take this Battlestar Galactica image and just copy it and paste it into here. And so there's some different stuff we could do here. I don't really like the bigpoint.com here, their little logo there. Normally this type of thing is pretty easy to get rid of, but where it's located right here is actually quite difficult. It's kind of in a complex area. So there's different things that you could do here, but probably what you would have to do most likely is to kind of gradient it out. So you could select the gradient tool here, and we just have it foreground to background, and I have black selected, and then you could just kind of gradient out the image, and obviously that play now button is gone, but we could take what we had before, kind of that click here button that we had originally created back on this offer moose, and put it here. So you can see how once you create, even just work on one PSD, how you can really just save a lot of time in the future by just reusing past images. So I don't want that linked again, so we'll just unlink that. And so we've got the red is probably really too strange on this image, but again, you can always just change that, and if we can just link those together into one image, and then just see what works out here. Nothing really. Oh, actually the gray does not do too bad. It's not too bad on luminosity. The gray kind of matches. What you could actually do is do that, and then put this one back on normal, and then you could do an animation between that. There's a lot that you can do. So you could do that. Let's say we do not want this image up here for whatever reason. This is just an example. There's so many ways to do this. This is really easy to remove. One of the ways is to use Photoshop's new feature. Just go to Edit. Let me select the right thing here. Whoops. What am I doing? Just go to Edit, Fill, and then make sure that under Contents it's Content Aware, and that will not work because I'm selecting the wrong layer. Let me do that again. You go to Edit, Fill, and then Content Aware, and the reason it's showing that is because this. What? Oh no, yeah, okay. So it's Content Aware isn't always perfect. It's doing this kind of weird thing because it's taking it from that. It thinks that's what is best. We just hit Shift F5 again to fill, and there we go. That time I got rid of it. You could do that again here. Let's say we just wanted to get rid of all of these kind of extra things to kind of put the focus more on the logo and the call to action. We just go again, Edit, Fill, Content Aware. There's still a little bit of a piece, so you can just repeat the process. Edit, Fill, Content Aware. It's gone. Something else you could do that I just thought of, which I haven't actually done before, but and again, you just want to make sure that this is okay with the advertiser. But we've got a picture of a guy here, so you could, but he looks kind of gloomy, right? So we could try changing that around. Just go to Filter, Liquify, and we just zoom in here. So you could select, just play around here. Maybe want to make his nose bigger, which looks comical, but it makes him stand out a little bit more. He looks kind of weird, and what's up with this big nose guy? And then you might want to that might increase your click-through rate right there. But let's just revert that. The idea I had in mind was actually to make him smile. So I think I might need to twirl for that. Twirl clockwise. I thought there's a way to twirl counterclockwise. Yeah, that's really strange. But anyways, you can still play with it around. Maybe give him a really big forehead. This stuff sounds ridiculous, but you'd be surprised just how this can actually make your campaign work. And I'm not, You can make his eyes really small, and then we'll just make his nose again really big. And then we will just hit OK. And then we just, so we've got, so the original banner was here. He looks quite different, and you know, you got the bigpoint.com, and then we just changed it to this. It looks really weird, but you might be surprised. Maybe this performs, you know, 25% better click-through rate by doing that. So anyways, I just wanted to show this video. I cannot believe it's 45 minutes long. It'll probably be less because of the edits I made. But just to show you how you can really just play in Photoshop to modify banners, and you just keep split testing until you got your click-through rate really high. I've quadrupled my click-through rate before, which is just phenomenal in what it can do for your campaign. So just keep split testing, like make, you know, 30, 40, 50 more banners, and for a campaign, just keep split testing them. There's an unlimited amount of ideas you can come up with. So here we made one from scratch really quick. Here we modified one, got rid of the logo and added our own button, and changed the guy's face. And then here we, you know, I'll show you how to change and add animation and change the text on the button. Okay, so keep split testing those banners. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.